Hey, internet world, this is Carl Aquatine Force, and I'm here to talk to you about my pigskin prognostifications. Hey, you see, I got the pumpkin spice Brady. It's that time of year. Every year we trot out the pumpkin spice Brady. But I want to talk to you about bigger issues in the world, i.e. sexism. And we ain't got Sapphire Palomino with us this week, but Fleshlight is floating now for some weird-ass reason. And,
that's the power of television.
Yeah, that's right. This is my Fleshlight, and he's here. We're going to have a roundtable discussion and do like a verbal think piece on sexism. Now, I want to talk to you about what Cam Newton said last week. Can we please roll the tape on this?
I know you take a lot of pride in seeing your receivers play well. Devin Funchess has seemed to really embrace the physicality of his routes and getting those extra yards. Does that give you a little bit of an enjoyment to see him kind of truck sticking people out there?
It's funny to hear a female talk about routes. Like, it's funny.
It is funny. You know what? I got one word to say about that. That is funny, ha ha funny. I'm telling you, you're not women. You're not out there on the front lines. You're not in the trenches. I mean, I'm not either. You know, I'm at home watching it, but you're not either. So you don't know what those routes are like. He might do a hook route or like a flank pass or a bomb. You have no idea the world that men possess. And Cam Newton is correct. And with them devil-may-care looks of his, you know, he's letting you know. You're not a part of our hot man-on-man football action that we watch every Sunday. And so maybe you watch your mouth, okay?
I'm going to have to respectfully disagree with you there, Carl.
All right, well, I might have to respectfully ask you to deal with the mustache issue you got there.
Well, you know, hey, that's what you ordered, that's what you get.
That's not what I ordered. I did not order.
You did
Hair
order
on
that.
the lip.
Amazon does not lie.
What's your opinion? You're Fleshlight, you're a half woman, sorta.
Right. I am in touch with my feminine side. I believe that every woman has a right to ask a man about running a route just as much as a man does.
I don't think women have the right to ask a man about running a pass route.
I have to disagree. I actually think...
I'll tell you, Cam Newton went above and beyond what he had to do afterwards. People, the whole PC police went bananas on him. And I appreciate what Cam Newton did. You know, sometimes you gotta say things that you don't believe to get people to shut up about it, you know?
After careful thought, I understand that my word choice was extremely degrading and disrespectful to women.
Yeah, right.
And to be honest, that was not my intentions. And
it was
if you are a person who took offense to what I said, I sincerely apologize to you.
Oh, my God.
I'm a man who...
Stop the tape!
I don't know.
That's all he needed to say.
Know.
I'm a man.
I don't know.
End of discussion. I'm a man.
I was looking right into his eyes there. I don't know if he was telling the truth.
I gotta say something. We are sapping the testosterone out of our country, and it's a problem for straight white men like me. Look, I don't think women should talk about football. There are plenty of jobs I'm not allowed to do. People won't let me be like Hooters waitress, for one.
Yep.
I'm not allowed to sell Girl Scout cookies. That's something I'm not allowed to do. I'm not allowed to strip for money. I would not do that because it's degrading, but I'm not even allowed to do it.
But you can order an Alexis Texas fleshlight, can't you?
That's correct. That's right. It's a free country, and they're $24.95 on Amazon. If you do
That's right.
Smile Amazon, too, they'll donate a little money to your favorite charity. But my point is, football is not a slap and tickle fight, okay? And if you go, I mean, what's next? I'm not even gonna be able to grab someone's tush as I'm leaving the subway. you know, as the doors are closing, as sort of, that's a way to flirt. You know, it's a way to say, hey, I'm here. Deal with me. Maybe we could date or go to dinner or, you know, I'm not going to get married because I'm not into that. I'm not going to, you know, I'm not going to give you babies or nothing like that. You're probably going to come after my money. But my point is that sexism is a problem in this country. The problem is maybe you're sexist against me for saying that I am discriminating against you. I love women. I love women. I don't discriminate against them except for it with regards to their brains, which are smaller.
Women,
scientifically proven to be smaller. And we'll get into that on another day. But let me tell you, all Cam Newton has to do is apologize for what he did on the field and not laying 50 on the Lions, because that's what he should have done. There's a reason why the cheerleaders are on the side and Devin Funchess is in the middle. Let's take a call on my treatise. We're calling that the Carl treatise from now on.
Yeah, we got a call coming in.
Who we got? Who was floating in the bowl?
Yo.
Oh.
Yo, what's up? What's your name, where you from, and what's your beef?
Well, this is Scott from New Jersey. Don't hang up on me yet.
All right, I'm close. I'm this close, Scott from New Jersey.
Well, as a fellow New Jerseyan who is not a fan of the G-Men, I just wanted to say that I respect that you respect Carson Wentz, for one. And number two, I forgive you for hitting John Croft with that battery back in '89.
Yeah. All right. Well, in '93 too, during the playoffs. But listen, do you got something to say about sexism in sports? Because let me tell you something.
I think that what
they're letting girls into the Boy Scouts now.
Totally innocuous, and I think it was blown out of proportion. This thing is totally insane.
Yeah. I don't even know why people are protesting now. We're playing a game with a ball, and it's supposed to be fun. I don't get why I can't spend 11 to 13 hours on Sunday just enjoying it and not having to think about it, you know?
That's right.
ESPN just let go of Jamel Hill because she got mad about something.
They didn't let her go. They
Probably
suspended
could. What did they do?
They suspended her for 2 weeks.
Who cares? I mean, she's not on the air giving her opinions.
Anchor of SportsCenter.
Oh, she is?
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. That's pretty important. That's an important position. Almost as important as president.
They're close.
I'd say
So she wrote down. Wait, hold on. Dude, do you have a question about sports? Men or women, birds and the bees? You need me to answer some of them questions for you? It sounds like your nuts hadn't dropped yet.
Sounds like he needs a flashlight.
Sounds like he needs it. It sounds like he's pretty lonely.
Just yours does. He's got a great read on the Rams, I'd say.
Dude.
Hey, too soon,
I'm not
pal.
here to talk. I'm here to solve the problem between men and women and why women don't belong on the field of battle. That's all I'm saying. Unless they want to look good. Look, hey, and you're talking to someone. I have fought hard for women at every turn. I could have daughters. It's possible. I don't. I wear a rubber, but I'm saying that I could have had daughters.
You broke the glass ceiling, Carl.
I did. I shattered it. I had Sapphire Palomino. She couldn't be here. She's at She's at a private event. Actually, they're opening a Gazongas in Passaic, but I'm shattering the glass ceiling. I'm working on her behalf. I'm saying, hey, I'm willing to hire someone as eye candy to draw the males in until they can get my important sports knowledge, and that's how we hook them. But she's the initial thing, right? Dancing around with a figure like it is and such. And I'm being respectful here.
He is very respectful man.
I'm
Very
respectful. I don't talk about her body parts.
That's right.
Impersonally. Okay. All right. Let's move on. More politics. I friggin' hate it. I hated how sports is being ruined here.
Who knew?
But I will say this. Our brave vice president, Mike Pence. I know he looks like that guy from Johnny Quest. But he and his mother came to the game this weekend. They came to the game this weekend. The Colts 49er game. And he stood for that flag. And once he saw the 49ers, certain 49ers, not standing for the flag, he walked out. He bravely walked out. And let me tell you, sports fans, what I did. I walked out. I walked out of my living room. I went straight to my kitchenette. And I walked out. I protested the protest of the protest of the protest.
Show them.
I showed them.
That's right.
I will not stand for people not standing for whatever they're supposed to stand for. I've forgotten because I got kind of, worked up.
National anthem.
Yeah, my point is that it took a lot of balls and a lot of heart. And the trip cost $250,000. 250 big ones, that's true. But hey, that's not my money. That's all of our money. And we're all speaking as one, saying, we won't stand for it. And I tell you what, I walked out from my living room to the kitchen. Next time, I'll walk all the way to the garage.
Sincere knee-jerk reaction. You know what I'm saying?
What are you saying?
I'm saying it's a sincere knee-jerk reaction, both of you.
Dude,
both of you guys.
I bought you for $24.95 and you're floating in midair.
I know, it's magic.
Well, let me tell you this. Pence, that took a lot of balls and a lot of heart, and that's why I voted for him, and I will vote for him again, because let me tell you, I mean, he had 2 free box seats. Now, granted, it was a shitty game. The Colts and the 49ers, a terrible game, but box seat. You know what they got in a box? A luxury box? They got booze, they got private bathroom,
That's right.
They got fried cheese and
Crunch
little
and
corn
munch.
dogs.
Lots of crunch and munch.
Free, and it's all free. And the seats are good, and he walked out. Walked out. Can you believe that? Because he respects America more than them box seats. And I don't know if I could say the same thing for myself, because box seats are pretty cool. I've never been in them. I've heard they're great. Where is the fleshlight? Come here. Come here. Come here. Don't run away from me. Don't you run away from me. Where you going?
Hey, pal, this is an old familiar place right there.
Hey, I'm not gonna make any sort of public display of affection. I'm not, no PDA here.
Hey, that's
But maybe later.
just a caress is all I need to get me through the hour.
Well, let me tell you something. I protested that game, and I wouldn't watch that game. Can we show highlights from the game? From the Colts 49ers game that I didn't watch?
We're pulling them up now.
That's them. That's the highlights that I didn't watch. I wouldn't watch that game because of brave Mike Pence and what he did for our whole country.
As a brave man.
He's a brave man. Now, I did follow it on radio, though. But I did not watch any of the over 300 yards that, what's his name, the backup for Andrew Luck threw.
Jacoby Brissett.
Jacoby Brissett, yeah. Flavor of the week.
Threw an interception, too.
I didn't watch that last-second field goal, which, would have been cool to watch, but I got to make sacrifices for America, too. Now, and then Jerry Jones come out. Finally, someone bravely comes out and says, I'm going to sit you. If you sit for the flag, you're going to sit down, which I'm kind of like, well, you're sitting down anyways. It ain't no big deal. But for him to say that, that's brave. And I think Ezekiel Elliott ought to just sit down because, he's going to have to sit for 6 weeks for beating up his girlfriend anyways. I mean, it might as well, It's like you kill 2 birds with 1 stone, right? I mean, you get credit with both. All right, let's take a call. Who's floating in the bowl? Fight for America, too. Who is this?
If it don't come out, finally, someone bravely comes out and says,
Who is this? Who sounds just like me?
Hello? Carl?
Hey, hung up. They can't handle the truth.
They cannot handle the truth.
They're too PC. Too PC. Who else is floating in the bowl?
We're cycling through.
say that again?
You're on the line with Carl, friend.
You're on the line with Carl, the one and only. What you got?
Hey, Carl, long time listener. This first time calling. So happy to get through.
Yeah. Uh-oh. I'm terrified of you. What do you got to say? Who's
no,
floating in the bowl?
I just think you were right about it. But Vice President Pence, how brave he was.
He was brave. He's been very brave.
Think about how many women he had to walk past just to get to the box.
That's right. He had to walk past so many women.
Mommy did not like that.
Wearing the jerseys of who? Wearing the jerseys of who? Men.
Exactly. He was
Men.
He was gripping at people, gripping at himself. The Social, the Secret Service, they're getting paid double time to keep his hands out of his pocket. It's so brave for him to even be able to go outside beside that sweet, beautiful wife of his, who should be shared by the country.
Is that his wife? I thought it was his mom.
I believe
No, he calls her mother.
I will say this. He has got a full head of silver. He's a silver fox. If I had hair like that, I mean, he looks like a gladiator.
That is
Hand to God.
He looks like a gladiator in the forum of opinion.
Look at Mommy right there. Oh, Mommy.
Wow, I bet you his pubes haven't turned gray yet. They're still completely brown.
I bet his pubes are straight, like iron filings.
Like the cousin is.
I bet that they give his mom a rug burn.
His poor, beautiful mother wife. And
I
how
bet he
lucky
can
you to
clean
have
some
a
plates
wife
with
and
those
a mother
pubes.
wife.
That's right. Get all the gristle off.
That's right.
All right. All right. We've elevated the conversation.
God's work, Carl.
Now let's move on to the cocaine controversy in Miami. I'll see you later, clown. Flush him.
Get iced.
You got iced.
Iced.
A lot to cover this week. The Dolphins. What's the dude's name? Chris Forster?
Yeah, Chris Forster.
The O-line coach?
That's
More
right.
like the blow-line coach.
I thought they would have called
Hey,
him
nice
earlier.
stash there. Oh, man. Yeah. Hey, way to go there, Scarface. Good at the blow line. By the way, can I say this? And this is a bit of statistical information. The Dolphins have the lowest points per game and the lowest total offense in all the NFL. No connection with this whatsoever. Do we have the video of him calling his mistress and doing the blow?
Yeah,
Not out of a $1 bill, by the way. A 20. A 20. I looked at it. I zoomed in the video. I checked it out.
Give us a second.
One of the highest paid assistants in the league. But I'm going to say this, and you're not going to hear this on every sports program.
Okay.
I applaud his use of cocaine. And hold on, stay with me. I applaud his use of cocaine because I will say this. You got to stay awake and alert. This is a full-time job. You can't play around in the NFL. It is the big boy league. And when you're watching film, specifically film of the Dolphins, hey, you got to stay up. You got to and there's one thing that can do that. Actually, there's a few things: coffee, exercise, hydration, good sleep. But the one thing that I think about all the time,
how about me going to a meeting?
Booger sugar.
Got it.
And
Hey, babe, miss you, thinking about you. How about me going to a meeting and doing this before I go?
oh my God, you can't even tell. That's the beauty of a gray goatee, is that you can't tell that it's all. Or is that coke on his chin and his upper lip?
It's some white powder, as news reporters say.
It could just be age. Oh, man, he's
I mean, that's one hell of a love letter, if you ask me.
He's ready to hit some tackling dummies after that, isn't he? Oh, my goodness.
Keep that, baby. But I think about you when I do it. I think about how much I miss you. How much fun it was.
Flashlight.
Yeah.
Listen, it's a confession time, right?
Let me
I've
hear.
done some cocaine on top of you and pretended like you're a woman.
That's
Is
true.
that correct?
I mean, I'm about as close as it gets.
Until I developed that latex allergy. I've done that. I've done that on a numerous occasions.
Your nose did swell up.
Yes. But look, I mean, hey, man, that's what you do if you get lonely, you know, and sometimes it's exciting and then you punch out a window.
That's right.
And then you wake up the next morning, you're like, whoa, what did I do?
Hey, I understood
Reset.
it every step of the way.
You got to reset sometimes. And I'm with this guy. I'm with him. He's one of the most highest paid assistants in the league. And what do you expect? He's in Miami. I mean, look at the Dolphins. If I would argue that many of the Dolphins players need to maybe possibly do more cocaine during game time.
I think it's a
There's
good
Adam
call.
Gase, there's Cutler there. I think if we got some more cocaine in their playbook, even the Dolphin mascot over there, they're doing coke through the blowhole. There we go. Someone else had to chop it for him, though, I imagine.
It's a whole new meaning to SeaWorld.
Look, it's helped me in my work until I punched out a manager. I was super productive. And then Lyle was like, hey, you're letting too many of these irregular styrofoam peanuts come through on the line. And I said, oh, I better not say that word, but I really let him have it.
Had it coming.
Yeah, I put a knee to his face and then I smashed his head.
I was in your pocket the whole time. He had it coming.
With a microwave oven, yeah. And we had sex 3 times that day.
That's
Did we
right.
not? I was on fire.
You
It was
were
one of
a
my good days.
Horse among men.
My point is, hey, if anyone's got a problem with cocaine, call in now. But if you got a problem with it, you're about to get the business. I don't do cocaine anymore. I should say I don't buy it anymore. That's a better, I mean, I'll do it if you got it. And I'm not advertising, hey, come to me with cocaine, but if you got it, you know, I'm not gonna turn it away. But I don't buy it anymore, and that's important. I've learned some lessons from that. Because you'll lose a house over that.
That's right.
All right, let's do our two-toe wager. Anyone want to call in and with a controversial opinion about cocaine? Because mine is the most
we'll take the
controversial.
callers.
It's good and I like it.
Pretty controversial.
Hey, James Woods agrees with me. Cocaine is number 1.
We got a call?
Who's floating in the bowl?
What's going on?
Dude, just say your name, where you're from, and what you think about cocaine.
I love fucking cocaine, man.
Me too,
But,
man.
I gotta ask you,
Me
Carl.
too, brother. Where are you?
I
We
gotta
should
ask
meet
you,
up.
man. Yeah, I'm in Philly, man. I mean, but I'm a Giants
You're
fan.
not
I
far
gotta-
from me. You should drive to me. Let's meet
Oh,
up.
yeah, man, let's make it a dip. Let's make a plan, man.
What now? What do you
make a
think
plan.
about the Dolphins, though? Because this is about sports. I'm supposed to talk about the Dolphins. I friggin' hate the Dolphins, but what do you think
Yeah,
about them?
man. We share that hatred. I don't know, man. This whole cocaine thing, it's just, I love it. I love the idea.
People should not. People look. People should not knock cocaine. Miami Vice, that show came from cocaine.
Of course
That's a
not.
good
Of
thing
course
that
not.
came from cocaine.
It lifts you up, man. Gets you up and running.
There's some other good things from cocaine.
Sluts, of course.
The one thing I can think about.
I wanted to ask you, Carl.
Yeah, fire away.
What about the NFC East, man? It's not looking good.
The
I mean, I didn't
Dolphins?
expect the
You
Eagles.
want to talk about the Giants? I knew.
Yeah,
I
I'm a
friggin'
Giants
knew it
fan.
was going to get down to this. Look, I told myself, hold on, I'm getting emotional here. I told
come on, hold
myself,
on.
I'm sorry, man.
I told myself I was not going to talk about a G-Men tonight.
I had to bring it
so
up,
many
Carl.
injuries, and they have such heart. They have such heart. and they work
It's just like
hard,
we're losing
and they
everything.
try. They lost. You know how many receivers they lost this weekend?
Man, too many.
17 receivers. They had to bring in guys off the practice squad. It was like the opening of Saving Private Ryan.
It's
out
freaking
there.
heartbreaking, man.
Odell
It breaks my heart.
Beckham gone for the season.
And don't
But
even get me started on Brandon Marshall.
Listen to me. Dude, what's your name?
Eli.
Eli. Oh, your parents
Yeah,
named
man.
you well.
That's right.
Eli.
Of course, man.
Eli.
And I'm Hispanic, so that's
Eli,
weird.
shut up. Just because I say your name doesn't mean you get to speak now. I got the recipe for how the Giants fix all of this. And they still finish 11-5, wild card, and then they're in the big dance.
Hell yeah.
All right. First, you got to get to Tom Coughlin. Hire him back
yeah.
for the Jaguars. Install him as head coach immediately. Then
Exactly.
you get my, who's the dude, Matt? Who's the guy that they lost to the Jaguars?
Miles Jack.
Miles Jack. You get him back from the Jaguars too, because you tell him, hey, you're going to stay in Jacksonville or you're going to play with the best. And he'll immediately go to the Giants. And then, only then you talk to the owner of the Jaguars and you say, can we switch team names? Can we switch team names? And then we bring the Jaguars to New York, to New Jersey, and
Damn
call
right.
them the Giants. And then let the Giant team be the Jaguars.
This is a free education, ladies and gentlemen.
This is how it's
Damn.
done.
You're so damn smart, Carl. Damn,
That's
what did I
right.
do without you?
Hold on. And that's the only way. And then phase two. We lost a lot of receivers this weekend. We see what David Tyree is currently doing, and we sign him to the playing squad.
There he is. David
There
Tyree.
you go.
That's right.
Exactly.
I
Couldn't
bet
agree
he's
more.
catching salami and ham and pepperoni, pepperoncinis with the side of his head, with his hand on the side of his head. One hand. Whoa. Friggin', I bet he owns I bet he's got a Quiznos empire. 3 to 5
Yeah,
Quiznos I bet he owns.
Probably
Yeah, do what
loaded
you
out
want.
You
there,
get
man.
David Tyree back in the fold.
Hey, you
Back
gotta
in
get
the
this
saddle.
up, man.
The winning will continue.
This needs to happen. All right, Carl.
All
Good
right.
talking to you, brother.
All right, good talking to you.
Take
We're
it easy,
doing our
man.
two-toe wager.
Yes, sir. We're ready to go. Want to do your two-toe wager first? You lost a couple toes last week.
I sure did, didn't I?
Yep.
Sure did. Well, I'll tell you what else. I'm picking the Giants again.
Gotta
I'm
lose
going
some more toes.
Giants. I gotta believe. Look, it ain't about heart. It ain't about my gut. I'm going with my mind on this one. And my mind is telling me I got more toes to waste. Hey, I'll pick the Giants every friggin' week until they win.
Don't need 10 toes.
You don't need 10 toes to know. It's a two-toe wager. I'll risk 2 toes on them because I know this team is a Super Bowl team. What do you got? We got Fleshlight.
Got fleshlight next.
All right, well, here, I all that news in the front office with the Dolphins this week, I got to go with the Falcons, Matty Ice has got all his weapons back, Julio Jones, the Atlanta Air Force. So I'm going to take the Falcons, 31. Dolphins, 17.
I don't like you talk like that. It doesn't arouse me.
Where you going?
You're the one that picked this voice and this porn star.
I paid for you. Come here.
I'm elusive. That's how you like me.
I like the chase. I do like the chase.
do
I
like
will
the
say
chase?
that.
Y'all need a minute, or can I do my wager?
Do your wager.
All
Do
right.
your two-toe wager.
This week I'm picking the Redskins, the Washington Redskins, over the 49ers.
Way to step out on a ledge. Boy, you really, boy, that's a real. Any reason, or you just?
They're a better team.
Oh wow, good one. All right.
Kirk Cousins, that defense. This guy's got no chance.
Oh, good.
All right, you can go back to trying to grab your fleshlight, I guess.
I like
Here
how
I
my
am.
beer can will just pop up like this.
Catch me if you can.
All right. I'm gonna. There we go.
Oh, hey, that tickles.
Seriously, have sex with me.
Easy there. Easy there. You
All
already
right, we got any more callers? Or are we done?
Let's look.
Anyone float in the bowl?
Yep. 1 sec. Hey, you're on with Carl.
Hey, what's going on, Carl?
What's up? What's your name?
Nothing.
What do you think?
I'm Brendan. I'm from Wilmington, Delaware.
Oh, one of them states that isn't good enough to have a professional football team. Go ahead, spout off on what your opinions are.
I'm a diehard Bears fan, so I want to know, what's your opinion on Mitch Trubisky?
I like his Twitter feed. I don't know about him as a quarterback, but I think his Twitter feed is dumb, and I like
Well,
it.
he loves boobies. I think, is that what he said?
That's right. He had one tweet that said, "I love boobies." That's
Well, who
true.
doesn't?
Can we find that tweet? I don't know if anyone needs to read it, but look, I agree with him. Hey, that's how it is, you know? That's the real world. You got to get with that.
There
I
ain't
love
no
boobies too.
denying.
There we are. Okay, he's more specific there. Yeah. No. So, yeah, I think he's an exemplary member of the community, you know? I'm going to love to see him in them United Way commercials.
We need more honesty like that.
We need more brutal, gritty honesty from our professional athletes like that. I like Trubisky. I think he's going to be a pillar of the Chicago community for 3 years, and then he'll be traded to Arizona.
I heart Trubisky.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Kiss me, Trubisky.
Anything else you got?
I don't know. Who's your upset for this weekend?
Have you been watching the friggin' show? I'm not going to
You're upset
call
the
it.
Giants.
Hold on. I'm not going to call the Giants beating the Broncos an upset. I'm going to say that they're heavily favored because my ego is at stake here. But yeah, that's my game of the week. And I stake my entire reputation as a football expert on this game this Sunday. And if it doesn't come the outcome that I want, maybe I don't show up for work next Wednesday. Maybe I don't show up.
Whoa.
Or under.
Maybe I meet with the Dolphins O-line
Hold
coach
on.
and I lose my mind.
0-6 isn't that bad.
What?
What?
What? I couldn't hear you. My earpiece fell out. But you know what? It sounds like you didn't have anything to offer to begin with. Flush him.
He's flushed.
Are we done here?
Yes.
All right. Till next week, mark it down. Giants, Broncos, it is going to be a bloodbath.
Washington over San Francisco.
Mark it down, put the house on it.
You get
Giants
dizzy there?
over
Flush it.
Broncos.
Getting a little dizzy.
I'm getting a little dizzy. I'm ready for some Carl.
There we go.
Money prediction.
I can't get my mouth open wide enough.
Making money.
Making money.